Please welcome a person who is never too busy to talk to constituents about issues large or small, and makes it clear every chance that he gets to remind us that Memorial City Hall is our house. I introduce the gracious and honorable Michael D. Quill, Mayor.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I have a proclamation I'd like to read. I'd like to start out just a little bit. For the youngest people here in this audience, look to the next age group, and so forth and so on. And you'll get back, the final group will be myself, the sheriff, Mr. Finch from our assembly. But if you look at us, and I don't want to forget Mr. Orman or Mr. Chapman there, or anyone else at the table. But if you look at any of us, and if you look at your teachers, the leaders in our community, they never, ever gave up. Never, ever. You have doors closed on you, you have people saying no to you. But in our hearts, and I think I speak for all of us, we did what we feel is right for our community. And we've never, ever gave up. I think of a young Marine who was interviewed, and I'll bring the Marine Corps or my family into this somehow. But there was a young Marine, he was in Afghanistan. And the reporter asked him, "To you, what is courage?" And this young Marine, without missing a beat, he said, "Courage is the ability to hold on for one more minute." Isn't that life? You have a bad report card, you got to bring it home to mom and dad, whatever, but you've got to face the music. You do something at home, you know you're going to face the music. So you learn from that. You have to be courageous. You have to stick with what you feel is right. Trust me, if it's not what's right, someone will be quick to tell you about that. But go through life being able to hang on for one more minute, because that's what our whole world, our whole life is about. Hanging on and making this a much better place for our descendants, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, even your classmates and your friends. So with that, I'd like to read this proclamation. It's quite wordy for the city of Auburn, but we called the Assemblyman's office, asked him if he had a few words that he could throw in here, because the New York State Assembly gets a little long-winded. So, thanks, Gary.